Hey, what's going on? Keith here from Sports Vibes TV, and in this video we're going to be looking at some film from the Knicks 123-108 loss against the Philadelphia 76ers. And the focal point of this video is going to be RJ Barrett and some of the things he was able to do out there on the court. So if you like this video, just do me a solid, make sure you guys smash that like button and let me know in the comment sections if you want more breakdowns like this. So with that being said, let's jump right into the first video and see what we got going on. Here's the first play we're going to look at. You can see this play starts with RJ Barrett having the ball. He dribbles towards the screen set by Mitchell Robinson. He's going towards his left. We know that's his dominant hand. And you're also going to see Thibault, as he's trying to stay with RJ, he's going to go over the screen. And you'll also see that Embiid, who is matched up with Mitch right now, he's in drop coverage, trying to protect the paint and trying to neutralize Mitchell Robinson when he begins to roll to the basket. What you're also going to see is, Embiid trying to protect the paint. You also see Maxey, he's cheating over a little bit to try and tag the roller just in case the 76ers do get beat. So he's there to help. Now we're going to see as RJ Barrett starts to attack the basket, he is able to get baseline. And when he does do that, it forces Maxey to kind of run out and try and guard Burks to make sure he's not open for a three. And I like the fact that RJ Barrett was able to be aware enough as he gets into this position to still keep his head up and look for Mitchell Robinson as an outlet under the basket. And as you can see, Mitchell Robinson's able to get an easy dunk off the play. Here's another play from the first quarter at the 7:05 minute mark. And we're going to see right now you have Joel Embiid guarding Jericho Sims. You have Maxey guarding Alec Burks. And you have Thibault guarding RJ Barrett. And you're going to see RJ Barrett now come to the ball. And Alec Burks is going to give him a bounce pass. And we're going to see Alec Burks also set a screen. After this is done, you're going to see RJ, he's going to attack going towards his left, which we know is his dominant hand. But also keep an eye out on what Jericho Sims is going to be doing during this play, because as RJ is starting to attack towards his left, we're going to see Jericho Sims now step up and he's going to set an additional screen on Thibault just to give RJ a little bit more breathing room. And now while all this is being done, like the previous play, you're going to see Joel Embiid defend the pick and roll by playing, drop coverage, trying to protect the paint and not allowing RJ to get into the paint and try to get a shot at the basket. So what RJ does as Thibault goes under the screen is he decides, I'm going to take what the defense gives me. And right now the defense is giving him that three-point shot. And he's, feeling a little bit more confident in his shot as the season goes along. And he's able to knock down the three. And that's exactly what we want to see from RJ, his confidence continuing to grow. Let's jump ahead now to the second quarter. This is going to be a play where we're seeing RJ Barrett once again as a playmaker and kind of create for his teammates. So we can see at the start of the play, we've got Shake Milton guarding Emmanuel Quickly. Tobias Harris is guarding Taj Gibson, and then we have Danny Green guarding RJ Barrett. So now Taj Gibson is going to step up. He's going to set a screen. Emmanuel Quickly is going to set another screen, and this is to try and free up RJ and also create some confusion for the 76ers on defense. So RJ is going to attack to his left, and when he does this, he's going to take both Shake Milton and Tobias Harris with him. Now, what we're also going to see is Taj Gibson start to roll towards the basket, and he brings with him Danny Green. You also see James Harden, trying to be in position to tag the roller and provide some type of help defense. But while all this is going on, everybody forgets about Emmanuel Quickly. And we already know he's a dangerous shooter. He's wide open. But what he does is, instead of settling for that shot, he pump fakes, and then attacks as Danny Green is trying to close out. And because he was open, because Danny Green had to overextend himself to try and chase him off the three-point line, Quick is able to get into the paint and finish with that patented floater. This is another play from the second quarter, this time from the later minutes of the first half. And I like this play. It's pretty simple. But what I like is the fact that RJ just takes what the defense gives him and knocks down a nice mid-range jump shot. And that's an area of his game I think all Knicks fans wanted him to kind of expand upon or build upon this season. So to see this was encouraging. Let's start the play. We're seeing the way the 76ers are defending us right now. They have Maxey guarding Alec Burks, and they have Tobias Harris guarding RJ Barrett. And as soon as the pass is made, the 76ers are going to switch. So now we have Tyrese Maxey guarding RJ Barrett, and we have Tobias Harris guarding Alec Burks. And you can see Maxey trying to stop RJ from going towards his left. And, you know, RJ, okay, I'll go to my right. I'll use Sims as a screen. And the way the 76ers are guarding us now, you see Embiid, he's in a drop coverage, pretty much trying to coax RJ into either a deep, you know, two or a mid-range jump shot. And that way, Embiid can kind of use his length from where he's standing to contest. And you also don't want to allow any penetration into the paint. So that's why you don't see Embiid trying to step up and stop RJ a little bit further away. And also as the play develops, what I like is when RJ makes this move right here or gathers to shoot, you're going to see Embiid still kind of tracking towards his right. So from this position, it's kind of hard for Embiid with his size to change direction and step up to contest the mid-range jump shot. Also with Maxey, he's still trailing from the screen, so he's not really in the best position to try and contest the shot either. So RJ gets some free, you know, some daylight, and he's able to knock down the mid-range jump shot. And once again, that's very encouraging to see from RJ, at least for me. You guys let me know how you feel about that down in the comments. Now we're in the third quarter, about 2 minutes in, and we're going to see an off-ball screen set up for RJ by Julius Randle coming off the inbound pass to Mitch. And RJ, he's going to come now, use that screen, receive the dribble handoff from Mitchell Robinson. And as he's coming, he's gotten some separation from Thibault. And because Thibault's coming off of an odd angle from the Julius Randle screen, Mitch really doesn't have to get a body on him to get him out to play. So Mitch just rolls to the basket. And you're also going to see RJ now start to attack the basket. And when he does attack the basket going to his left, he's going to attract three different defenders. His initial defender, James Harden, is cheating over to try and help. And also Embiid is helping or trying to wall off the paint, you know, so that RJ doesn't get an easy basket. Now, what RJ does is he waits for Embiid to now commit to him in the paint. And this leaves Mitchell Robinson wide open. All RJ has to do is throw the pass anywhere in this vicinity, and there's really no 76er that can really contest this shot. So RJ makes a nice find to Mitchell Robinson, and Mitch is able to dunk it. You know, Mitch and RJ do have some nice chemistry in the pick and roll, and I think that should be a staple in the offense for the remaining portion of the season. We're going to jump ahead a little bit in the third quarter to about 1:30 left to go. And I really like this play because this is a play a lot of RJ's detractors should watch, because, you know, they all say RJ, if you force him right, he'll be ineffective. Well, if you watch this play, you have to not only force him right, but you have to make sure he doesn't have the ability to get the ball back to his left hand. And RJ is very crafty with the rock on this play. And as the play breaks down, you're going to see some of the things RJ is able to do in order to get the ball back to his dominant hand and still be able to put pressure on the defense. So we're going to let the play roll. You're going to see Sims hands the ball off to RJ. Sims then sets the screen for RJ, but RJ doesn't attack towards his left. He continues to drive right, and he finds a crafty way of snaking through all the defenders and getting back to the middle of the court with the ball in his left hand while he's at the free throw line. And while RJ's doing that, you're going to see Jericho Sims now roll to the basket, and it's going to force Niang to engage him as he's trying to roll to the basket. And what that does is going to free up Obi Toppin. But what I really want you guys to see is what RJ's doing in this moment. So when RJ has the ball in his right hand, he's dribbling the ball now back into his defender to, you know, throw off his timing as he's defending him. And also he uses this move to kind of shrug the defender from his left hand, which is his dominant hand, kind of tosses him back over to the right hand. And in that same motion, you're going to see RJ cross over, get the ball from his right hand back to his left hand, where he's in the middle of the paint and he has a great view of what's going on the court. So we're going to continue to play. You're going to see RJ dribble the ball. He's going to come and lean back into his defender to kind of throw off the timing and switch his dribble, as you can see. And now he finds Obi wide open for the three. And, you know, shout out to Obi. It's been a tough season for him, especially from the 3-point line. So it's dope to see RJ Barrett make life a little bit easier for him out there on the court. Here we are now in the fourth quarter. We've got 8:25 left to go in the game. And I really like this play because you're going to see how composed and how RJ makes good decisions when the ball is in his hand. So we're going to let the play roll. You're going to see Mitchell Robinson set a screen to free up RJ and also cause the switch. So now RJ gets the switch that he wanted. He has the big man now guarding him. And another thing I like is the fact that RJ is going to attack him going towards his right. A lot of people say RJ can't go right. Well, in this instance, he's able to attack going right, get into the paint, and now look how many 76ers have to collapse into the paint to try and stop the penetration. 5. So that means somebody's got to be open right now. And what I like is RJ makes this nice no-look pass to Mitchell Robinson. And, you know, sometimes people do things with a lot of flair for no legitimate reason, but this time he's adding flair to it, and there's an actual reason for it, because when he does this, it gives the implication, I guess, or it kind of makes James Harden think that the pass might go to Cam. So you're going to see James Harden start to back up a little bit to try and guard Cam and try to make sure, you know, play that passing lane. And what RJ does is, with that, it allows him to have a bigger passing window to Mitchell Robinson. And as we see, as the play goes on, you'll see James Harden start to back up a little bit towards Cam to play that passing lane. And, you know, Mitchell Robinson will have even more space to catch the pass and finish with the dunk. So I really like this play. Showed how smart RJ is out there on the court and how he makes good decisions and he stays composed even when you have the entire 76ers defense starting to collapse on you. You know, we've seen other players at times that happens and they make poor decisions or spin moves. So let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comments. If you want to see more of these, let me know that as well, and I'll see if I can do some more of these and get them out to you as quickly as possible. Once again, I'm Keith, host of Sports Vibes TV, and I'm out.